Good morning guys, how are we all doing? Oh, it's getting a little bit chilly here in Brisbane as we head towards winter. I think yesterday was the coldest day of the year. I'm going to have a little bit of a grumble in this video guys, so bear with me. I will get to what or who are my favourite running YouTubers. This morning over breakfast I was just flicking through some social media and I follow a couple of pages on Facebook, Runners Over 50 because I am over 50, and also another page called Sub 3 Hour Marathon. Now it was on that page in particular that question was asked, who is your favourite running YouTuber? Hence the topic of this video today, because I've never gone through and actually told you who I watch here on YouTube. But there's a few comments on that page. That's going to be the topic of my grumble in this video. Now, I'm not sure about the origins of this Facebook page. I have a feeling it's the UK or somewhere in Europe. It was just really disappointing, the number of comments where they just wanted to dish on the running YouTubers. Like, come on guys, for most of us this is a hobby or having a bit of fun. For me, it's exactly what it is. I'm documenting my running journey as I get older in life, and it's also a way for family and friends who don't live nearby can keep a handle on what you're up to. Got to go again. And that just really got my goat up. There was only a few of these comments, yes. You know, my opinion is that, you know, if you don't enjoy watching them, don't fucking watch them. Simple. Now, I'm going to say that on my channel, I have a great community, very supportive, and I appreciate everyone who comments on my videos, you know, and they're watching because they want to watch. Pretty simple, guys. If you don't want to watch someone, turn them off. I'm not going to be too stressed about it, and I'm sure others aren't either. We all want to be inclusive. We all want to support each other. Now, let's get back to the topic of this video. And most of the comments on that Facebook page were from people who obviously do watch YouTube and do enjoy watching running YouTubers, and most of the usual suspects did pop up. Seth DeMoore, the Welsh runner, the Fod runner, Stephen Scullion, etc. So I thought I would go through my favourite running YouTubers and share them here with you. And as you can tell guys, I'm a little bit out of breath talking to the camera after a few weeks off, so bear with me as I huff and puff through the rest of this run walk session. When it comes to watching other runners here on YouTube, I'm a bit of a running nerd. I will watch anyone, but there are some that I do watch more than others, and that goes from channels that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers down to channels that have less than 1,000 subscribers, because it's a great range. You know, you're looking at the weekend warriors who are like me, right up to the big channels who, you know, are making a reasonable living from YouTube and are providing some really good tools for runners everywhere. And I just missed my run there, so I've got to go again. Get back to you in a sec. The one channel that I have been watching above all others recently is Stephen Scullion. If you don't know about Stephen, he is a 2:09 marathoner, an Olympian from Ireland. But this guy is documenting his journey to try and qualify for the Paris 24 Olympics. And he is so generous with what he is sharing here on YouTube. And it is really fascinating to see how he goes about his training. I started watching Stephen when he only had a few thousand subscribers, and I think now that he is up somewhere pushing 50,000 subscribers. His channel has grown really quickly, and if you go and have a look, you'll understand why. Now what I'll do is I'll start with some of the bigger channels that I watch. Now I don't watch these guys all the time, and I've only just started watching this guy, hella good. Really do enjoy some of his stuff. He's just run Boston, and yeah, it's just like the way he goes about it. He's on a massive run streak at the moment. I think he's like 2,000 days plus. Seth Demore, I've been watching him since he had about 8,000 subscribers. Another channel where he offers great tips, great insight, great reviews. And Kafuzi, just a down-to-earth guy who is really epitomises what running's all about. He's having a lot of fun and he's just enjoying the process. Oh man, you might have noticed I've got a piece of paper in my hand here. It's got all the channel names written down because I didn't want to leave anyone out. Now before I get on to the middle of the road channels that I watch, those 30 to 50 odd thousand subscribers, today's session is 8 by 800 meter run, 200 meter walk. So I've dropped the walking component by that 50 meters today and just running a little bit further, and as you can tell I'm a bit out of breath, but that's all good. It's going okay. All right, so that middle of the road, Ben is running, really enjoying his journey, especially his marathon journey. He's really killing it, so good on you, mate. It's fantastic to watch. I love how he shares his training. You know, I think if you watch other people, see what they do, and if you get some ideas or some tips on a training session, then that's worthwhile. It's getting good value out of what you're watching. 40 runs, I enjoy watching him. You know, that guy just has a lot of fun, and that's what it's all about, running. Who else have we got there? This Messy Happy, husband and wife. Whoops, too early. Husband and wife there, now living in Thailand, but originally from the UK. Their channel has really taken off recently. Just enjoy all their content. It's a whole range of things. It's fantastic. All right, there we go. I think that's it for the middle of the range. Have I forgotten somebody on the middle of the range? Oh, I should have brought my glasses. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Yep, that's it. That's it for the middle of the range. All right, 2 more of those to go. Now we're up to the 10 to 20,000 subscriber channels. Not too many in here, but we've got the FOD runner, which I mentioned earlier on, the Welsh runner. They do a lot of running together. And again, here's a couple of guys just documenting their journey. And it's really nice to see what other people do on the other side of the world. Apologies for that plane flying over, guys. Welsh runner, you know, he's semi-elite, you know, mid-220s. And the FOD runner, Andy, he went to go the other day, 240 at Newport. So yeah, a couple of handy runners there. So well done, guys, keep up the good work. Who else have I got in that list there? Oh, I've been watching Run Tour with Tim recently as well. He's an American guy. It's good to get different perspective on runners from other countries. And Tim is pretty close to my age as well. I think he's might be the same age. I think we're both 56. Okay, let's start on the under 10,000 channels before this next run starts. And this is the smaller channels, you know, the guys who are working hard to try and build their channel and are out there enjoying their running as well. So a huge plug and a huge shout out to these guys, and I'll tell you who they are after this next run. There we go, guys. That's all the running components done. Whew. Okay, so let's talk about the next group, the 5 to 10,000 channel subscribers. And just a note here too, These aren't in any order of preference. Like I said earlier, Stephen Scullion's the only one that I'm really looking for all the time. But in the 5 to 10k group, here we are running that running guy and the plant-powered runner. Some more, I guess you could say, middle-aged runners. I hope they don't mind me saying that, but I enjoy all of their channels. Chris from That Running Guy has been a real huge supporter of smaller channels over the last few years. He's doing a lot of really good stuff for charity too, so you know, huge kudos to him. Here we are running, just having fun, documenting his journey. It's been really good watching his videos, and the plant-powered runner as well. He's a vegan like myself. He's mostly been running to the MAF, which I started this channel doing a few years ago, and he's had some ups and downs, but that's what running is all about, isn't it? Now my paper is starting to get a little bit wet and ratty, so now we're into the under 5,000 subscriber channels, and this is where I fit into, guys. Some of the channels that I've been watching here. Another local Brisbane channel is Try Fit with Tim and Amanda. Now they're an interesting couple. They spend a lot of time travelling around, living out of their van, and I've just really been enjoying their trips away, where they've been. They've been all over the east coast of Australia since I've been watching them, and really nice to see some of the places that I haven't been to in Australia. So keep up the good work, guys. Really enjoy your content. Who else have we got here? Sota Mahara. Now, Sota's only a young runner. It's quite quick. It's probably not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but it's just nice to get a bit of a perspective of younger runners as well. Yeah, that's two of the smaller channels in that sphere. And then I also like to watch some other channels as well that have got, you know, less than 1,000 subscribers. Another Brisbane channel too is called Running Stories. Now that's a mate of mine, Henny. He just goes to park run every Saturday, documents his park run, puts it up here on YouTube. It's really nice to see other park runs. Another smaller channel, what else have we got here? Running Geek Girl. I like to watch these smaller channels, give them a bit of a boost as well, because you know, we're all trying to build our channels to spread our wings a bit and get some more views, some more likes, some more subscribers. So go and check her out as well. I think she's over in the States there somewhere. And the other one that I want to mention here too is Samson Slaphead. Now he's a UK runner, and he's just recently done Boston and London marathons back to back, so I enjoy watching his stuff too. It's again, another older guy like myself, just documenting his journey, and that seems to be the theme, doesn't it? We're just documenting our journey here on YouTube, having a bit of fun. There are a lot of other running YouTubers that I do watch. There'd be just way too many to mention them all here, but they are some of the more popular ones that I enjoy watching. And guys, if you do watch any of those channels, let me know down in the comments what you think of their channels. And if you don't, and if you do go and have a look at those channels, let me know what your thoughts are. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Just about to finish off this last little walk, and that'll get me up to 9k for this session. And feeling pretty good. Alright, wherever you are, run well, run safe, and I will catch you in the next video.